generally is going to be what you see in any kind of education format when you need a basic airway management head. I mean, this is hands down the most popular head that you can find, and for good reason. I'm going to go ahead and open this up and explain a few of the things. I'll talk about what's in the kit, and then we'll jump into more of the specifics of what this this trainer is capable of doing. There are other airway heads on the market that you can find, but probably none quite as robust as this. So the value, what you get for what you pay, it's priced very well. And this is very durable as well. You know, these things can last for decades. Now, just taking a look in the box, aside from the airway head itself, which we'll pull out in a minute, it comes with this kit that allows you to simulate vomiting. And so there's a little tub that you can mix in, and it simulates the vomit along with some tubing and syringes to make all of that happen. You have a bag mask device that comes with the components here, the mask and the connection piece. So something like this here. You also have another tube. This is going to just be some training lubricant for when you're doing insertions into the airway. It's meant for demonstration purposes, which I think is really cool because sometimes it's very difficult to articulate or draw up on the board what's going on in the airway when you're intubating or otherwise. And so to be able to like show people up close and personal what the airway structure looks like, how it functions, you know, if you're using a curved blade, where that should be sitting in the airway, if you're using a straight blade, where that should be sitting. I think it's just super helpful and forward thinking of Laerdal to give you this extra piece to enhance the training, to enhance your concepts that you are trying to communicate to your students. So that comes with this kit as well. And then obviously you have the airway head. It's pretty hefty, weighs a good bit. It comes on this large platform. The weight is actually not a bad thing. And this is heavy enough that, assuming that they're not like just ramming the head forward with a laryngoscope or something, it usually is going to stay in place pretty well. So the weight is not a bad thing. It's actually can be a plus when it comes to this. You've got several features here. So you have these lungs. They do sit on, there we go. They kind of just sit on the torso to simulate the lungs. You've got the stomach here. And so all of this is very true to life. So as you're intubating, you are going to see the lungs inflate. But if you are getting it into the esophagus, you're also going to see the stomach inflate. So that's a pretty cool feature. You even have these tubes that are connected to the lungs and that lead up here to the chest, so that if you want to do auscultations, you can actually listen over the chest and hear breath sounds, or not hear breath sounds, whichever applies. Some other things that this is capable of, I briefly mentioned that there was a vomit mixture that you can put into the stomach here. And so you can cause the manikin to start vomiting on your students to give them some realism and help them deal with that. This is capable of doing suctioning. It's also has this function with the teeth where if they are cranking back on the laryngoscope blade as opposed to lifting up and forward, you're going to get a clicking sound indicating too much pressure is being pushed on the teeth, and I think you can hear it. So there's that. You're able to not only do intubations, but you can do OPAs, NPAs. All of that is capable. You can even do nasal intubations if you wanted to on this. Those are all within the range of functionality. Another really cool feature of this airway head is that you can hook up a syringe and a stop lock, and you can actually simulate laryngospasms. And so that's also another realistic, really cool feature that can add some challenge, can add some high fidelity training to your classroom and for your students.